Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Miriam and I'm the very passionate baker behind Miriam's Cuisine. If this is the first time you're watching my videos, please subscribe and hit the little bell so you'll be the first to know when I post another delicious recipe. I would like to thank all my subscribers. Thanks guys for all the love and support you've been showing me. Today, we will be making this delicious vanilla mousse tart cake with an almond Dacquoise and a shiny red mirror glaze. So let's get started. First, let's make the Dacquoise. So what is a Dacquoise? It's basically a meringue and not cookie. It's always better to make it the night before, but if you decide to make it the same day, just make sure to let it completely cool at room temperature. So beat until firm 3 egg whites. Add the granulated sugar in 2 times. This will actually help your eggs to harden fast. Once your eggs are nice and firm, sift in the almond powder and powdered sugar. This will help prevent any lumps in your batter. Gently fold in the almond powder and sugar powder. You do not want to break your eggs, so be as gentle as you can. Transfer the mixture into a piping bag. You can also use a Ziploc bag. I am a little clumsy, so I find it easier to do it this way, but you can also do it without a piping bag or even a Ziploc bag. My cake is a heart shape, so I'm trying to be as close as possible to a heart. Flatten the surface with an offset spatula and sprinkle some powdered sugar on the top. This will make your Dacquoise a little bit more crispy. Bake the Dacquoise in a preheated 350 Fahrenheit oven for about 12 minutes. So what you're looking for is a light honey color on the top. Now let's move to the vanilla mousse. Whisk together 6 egg yolks and a half cup of sugar. Whisk until well combined. Add 1 cup of milk to a saucepan and your gelatin powder. I'll put all the ingredients in the description box below. Cut your vanilla bean in 2. And scrape the seeds and add them to your milk. Add also the bean. It will give your milk more flavor. Bring the milk and gelatin to simmer. And while mixing, pour the hot milk into your eggs and sugar mixture. Transfer everything back into your saucepan and cook on medium heat until slightly thickens. You're not looking for a thick sauce there. Beat on medium speed 1 cup of heavy cream until only soft peaks form. You do not want your cream to be very thin. and then gently fold in the milk and eggs mixture into your heavy cream. And put your vanilla mousse in a piping bag. For this part, I really recommend using a piping or Ziploc bag as it can get very messy. So now let's assemble our cake. So start by cutting your cooled Dacquoise to be the same shape but slightly smaller than your cake pan. I strongly suggest using a silicone pan as it will make it easier to remove the cake when you're done. As you can see, I had enough cake to make 2 layers, but I only chose to have 1 layer. Pipe in the vanilla mousse in the bottom of your cake pan. Give it a good tap to remove any bubbles. Add your fresh fruits. I'm using raspberries here. Do not push the fruits down. You want them to stay in the middle of your cake. Then cover them with more vanilla mousse. Add a layer of the cake on top of the mousse. Then, with an offset spatula, just clean the sides of your pan. Now your cake is almost ready. Put it in the freezer for at least 4 hours, or even better, overnight. Now let's make the mirror glaze. Mix together your gelatin powder and water and leave it to swell for 5 to 10 minutes. In the meantime, put your sugar, water, and condensed milk in a saucepan. And bring to simmer. Remove from heat and add your gelatin. Stir until the gelatin has dissolved. Pour the milk mixture into your white chocolate. Let it sit for 5 minutes, then stir it. Once your chocolate has completely melted, add your food coloring. Try to stir as gently as possible to prevent any bubbles from forming. everything is well incorporated. As you can see, there are some bubbles in my glaze. Pour your glaze through a super fine strainer to get rid of any lumps or bubbles. This will actually help make your glaze super smooth and shiny. Now let your glaze cool at room temperature. We're basically looking for a 90 degrees Fahrenheit temperature before pouring it over our frozen cake. And now the fun part, at least my favorite part of the cake. Get your cake out of the freezer and out of the mold. Make sure your glaze is at 90 degrees Fahrenheit and pour it over your cake. Let your cake sit for 15 to 20 minutes, then transfer it into your serving plate. Now transfer your cake into the fridge and let it sit for a few hours before serving. You will find all the ingredients down below in the description box. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked today's video, please give it a big thumbs up, share it, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.